What's going on, guys? This is Dan French. You know me from LV Crib Tours. I'm a real estate agent with Key Realty, and I'm going to take you through a property here, the Summit. We're outside of Summerlin, right outside of Summerlin in North Las Vegas, and we're looking at Beazer homes. The first model I'm going to look at is the Summit, and we have two construction sites here. You have the Reserve, and you also have Point, right? So you got Sage by Reserve, Sage Point. We're going to take a look at the Summit first, 2,021 square feet. And you're gonna have a lot of information on this video at the end about payment breakdown and everything else. So let's go take a look at the Summit. Voila. Okay guys, so we're right here in the foyer. Very big, open, spacious. This is the public area. This is a big thing for me to look at because I want people walking in and out of the house with comfort. And you see this, how big this is. This is a big plus. It's a really wide area to go in and out of the house. This is 2,021 square feet. One of the things I want to talk about is it does have energy savings in this house. And you're going to look at a lot of things that we can show you, which is Energy Star. So Energy Star, very important. The way that they structured this house is they had Energy Star set up. They also have a filtration system with Energy Star that brings in the cold air and pushes out the hot air, keeps the airflow and the air quality good as well. Not all builders have that. You know, there's only a couple of builders in town. I think Lennar's the other one. There might be one more. But it's a real high expensive cost for builders to put this in. They're saying you're gonna save probably at least $100 to $150 a year on a new home like this, even compared to, let's say, an existing home or a relatively new home. So there's a lot of savings on these new homes with Energy Star. So let's go take a look at this. So I also wanna bring up, before we head into the first bedroom, this is a split floor plan where you got two bedrooms on one side and you got another bedroom on the other side, and it's great for privacy. So I want to take a look at this first. So off to your left, let's go right in here. So this is the first bedroom that we're looking at here. Okay, 9-foot ceilings. You have the big baseboards, 3-inch baseboards. You have 3 options for tile, 3 options for carpet, 3 options for countertop, and also you have 3 options for cabinets. So that's your first bedroom right here, and this is gonna be right around, I would say, 15 by 15. It's a pretty good size first room we're looking at right out to the street. So that's your first bedroom, and right in the middle of the other bedroom, you're gonna have your bathroom. You got your Moen faucet shower top up here, and you also have your other faucet here, and then you got the tile in the back. You got your quartz countertop. Like we said, options for tile. I like the pop on this because you got your gray and your white, and I love the soft close handle here, right? You're gonna have a nice soft close handle on this one right here. So that's 36-inch cabinets, and they made this into more of like a showroom here on the second bedroom. So we're gonna go over this really quick, just so you know what's going on. They have the cellulose insulation Tyvek wrap exterior for all the houses here. We talked about Breathe Easy. So remember, they put in Energy Star throughout this house, and that's really gonna help with the Breathe Easy airflow, reduce pollutants. It's a big deal because a lot of builders don't wanna do that. So it's a pretty good home to start with. Also, here's the savings they're looking at by having this Energy Star set up. You know, you're gonna save an annual of $1,642 a year. Resale home, you know, the cost is $270 versus let's say a home by Beazer here, they're saying you're gonna save that much money. It's only $137 a month. Now, some of the products and materials that they use, wanna go over it. We talked about Moen, DuPont, Tyvek, Ply Gym. You have your Ply Gym building products, and Sherwin-Williams paint, Mohawk, Whirlpool throughout. And again, big baseboards, I love that. Also too, you're gonna have your setup here, and the setup's gonna be in the master suite. We're gonna look at that. But you got your 30-inch low voltage panel, centrally located with 1-inch conduit from exterior wall to low voltage panel. So when you look at this is important because this is not a smart home, but this little, this right here, this setup really can send, Wi-Fi and everything throughout the house, which is really neat. These new homes are doing that, but this is not a traditional new, smart home setup here. But they have other things that they offer, like the filtration system and a lot of the things that they put into the house, energy saving. I like the layout of the house. It's a 1-story. So let's go over here and take a look at the rest. So right off here to the right, you're gonna see that you have a nice place here for, maybe you have like a calendar or whatever you wanna put here. This is gonna be the garage right here. And then you got your washer dryer set up by Whirlpool. Now, we talked about you're gonna always have your warranties, right? You have a 1-year warranty, 3-year, 5-year, and 10-year. And we'll go over that and we'll have all that information also in the comment section. Usually your first year's bumper to bumper, anything that goes on with the house, they'll fix it. You got your closet, and by definition in Las Vegas, it's not a room unless it has a closet. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. You have your linens area. So I want to talk about this linens area. This is a little bit unique because it does offer a little bit more than just the average bathroom. So you can really put a lot of towels there and have a nice little storage unit there. Quartz countertop, Moen charcoal faucet, shower head. You got the same, really much it's the same as the other bathroom, except for it has this linen area, which is kind of unique. This room size is probably going to run you a little bit smaller, probably 11 by 11. The other one's about a 15 by 15 room. So let's head right into, from the foyer, let's head right into the living room, and look at how open this living room is. Wow. Very nice open floor plan. So there's a couple of features I want to talk about here. First thing is I love the openness of the house and where the living room and the kitchen meet. So let's talk about this area here. You have a nice open kitchen that opens up towards the living room. I love that about this house, a nice big kitchen island and really open floor plan. I love how all this is laid out. Let's take a look at the kitchen. So one of the things I look at in the kitchen is how much space is in between, right? So you want to say, okay, well, if this door opens, is that going to hit that countertop right there? And it does not. I think that's a big deal. You got to have a nice proper layout and understanding. And is there enough room for people to get around in this kitchen? I have a big family, so when we have Thanksgiving, everybody's the kitchen's not big enough. Everybody's going to be playing bumper cars. And so for me, I feel like this is a very open space part of the kitchen, equally to this space here. If you walk over, look how much room there is. So if you try to open up this dishwasher made by Whirlpool, then it's not going to hit this other side over here. So I think that's pretty cool. You got an island here that's really nice, big open kitchen island. And so if you had to have Thanksgiving or a family meal here, you can definitely get together with everybody and not have an issue. You're going to have your 3 feet backsplash. Now, let's talk a little bit about this. So a lot of builders have a misconception out there that your backsplash is an upgrade. You're going to have your oven over here. That's your basic oven, but you do have an option to get a better oven. And so all of these are part of the warranty. You got your Moen faucet here, quartz countertop. They're going to start off with granite, but this is your quartz countertop. This is an upgrade for them. You're going to have 3 options for countertops, as we talked about. But I look at this and you got your soft close here, right? I love the fact that it has handles here. Very nice, very spacious, very open kitchen. Here's your area for pantry. And we talked about a lot of other things here. We also talked about, you look at your Whirlpool, everything's Whirlpool here. You can always do an upgrade. This is where you would dine with your family. Nice, and a little bit, separate from the living room. Not bad, you can still have communication. I think there's an added value to that. Maybe if you want to have a private conversation over here and not everybody can hear exactly what you're saying over here, you can actually have 2 conversations in the same room and not everybody's in tune with what you're doing. Now, one of the things I want to bring up is this is really unique. So this is a really nice feature, okay? And a lot of new homes are doing this, and I really like to see this. But look, you got 1 opening here for your back door, and then you got a 3rd opening for your back door. Now, this is very important because it really gives you that outside element where you can still communicate with the indoor side of it. You got your area right here for, putting out a nice table. If you wanted to have a barbecue, perfect area for that. Builders are never gonna put like custom things in the backyard. They know you're gonna come in and gut it and do the things you want with it. But you got a nice area. You can put maybe a tub back here, maybe a spa. Maybe have enough room for a pool if you really wanted to, a small pool. But you're gonna have to come in and do your own layout. They kind of set this up pretty nice, but again, this is not a huge backyard. You're not gonna get a ton of backyard with a new home. They're really trying to save as much land as they can and build as much homes. Las Vegas. And so these new homes that you see coming out, you're never gonna have, quarter acre of a lot or a backyard, quarter acre. We're gonna have these big backyards and everything set up. But they do have some really nice features, including this back door that opens up 3 times. Let's head right into the master suite. This is gonna be a 20 by 20 master suite. Really like this master suite. It's a little open, very open, we'll say. We talked about the 9-foot ceilings, and you got your 3-inch baseboards here. So when you come in here, you got your his and hers, or spouse and spouse, however you want to call it. And you look at this and you can say, okay, very nice. You got your soft close, quartz countertop, everything custom, white on gray, light gray. The only thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have a tub here. This is a nice shower. You got the Moen shower top, shower head, in the handle, but it doesn't have a tub. And for me, if I'm buying a new home, I want a tub. I'll be honest with you. So I don't know if I would buy this house because I would want a tub. It's one of the big deals for me. I play sports. I like to drink wine. I like to relax and do my deal. Have my, separation from everything. And that's one thing too. And if you wanted to try to put one in here, I don't know where you would put it. So the problem with this house for me, now look, getting into a brand new home, in that price range of $450 to, let's say, $560, $600, it's a pretty nice home, right, in this market. But I would probably be a little bit more choosy for myself. You got a place for linens here, so just like the other bathroom, that's kind of neat. And everybody wants a separate toilet. There it is. Look at that toilet. So, if you're doing your deal in there, you don't want it to stink. I understand why people want it, right? So, this right here, my girl can fill this whole thing up, right, with all of her stuff. Now, for me, I think it's big enough, obviously, for me, but I like the his and hers. And I say that because once somebody taps out and they've used up all their storage place, they get no more. You're gonna have to use an alternate route or get rid of clothes. And I think that's what people should do. You should have a his and hers as well as just like you have the sinks. I would want my own. Now, again, this is a big walk-in closet. It's not small by any stretch, but how much really room do you have? And also, if you have separation, it gives it a little bit more organized feeling, I think, unless you want to just put a line right here with some tape and say, don't come across this line. Now, the other thing I want to bring up is you got your smart hookup here, right? And this is in the master suite we talked about. This is going to be able to set up. It's not, so again, it's not a smart house. It's not a smart hookup, but this is for like Wi-Fi. Everything's connected throughout the house. There's other homes that come in with that smart hookup. So that's not going to be the big seller on this house. What's going to be the big seller is the fact that it's a 1-story. It's got added features. It's got a really nice kitchen and really open, spacious floor plan. So guys, if you have any questions, LV Crib Tours, subscribe, like the channel, make some comments, call me if you need a realtor, 702-557-6176. I will see you at the next video. Okay guys, we're talking about Beazer Homes today. Sage at Skye Hills, Reserve and Point. All 6 models. We're going to talk today about the Summit. I want to give a history on Beazer Homes and also talk about some of the included features that Beazer has to offer. Now, Beazer Homes is one of the nation's largest publicly held home builders and is a leader in building innovative, energy-efficient home designs that deliver extraordinary value to customers. Rooted in history for 9 generations, the Beazer family started building homes in England during the 1600s. And if you look at today, Beazer Homes has operations in 13 states, and they've been building homes for more than 25 years. So some of the things, let's talk about the Summit. Some of the things that they offer for the Summit, and really all the homes here, is Energy Star certified indoor Air Plus qualified filtration system that's supposed to keep your house cool, and it also cleans the air, keeps everything flowing within the house. It's a very big upgrade.
A lot of these new home builders, they have a smart setup or hookup. Lennar and Beazer, I think there's one other builder, has this Energy Star, which really helps out not just on clean air and having a good filtration system. It's supposed to save you a lot of money. You're supposed to have probably 1/3 of the cost for energy because of how the home is set up. Let's talk about some interior features or finishes. 9-foot main level ceilings, quick set interior door hardware, Moen chrome finished plumbing hardware, Moen throughout, right? You also have the charcoal or the dark plumbing, fixtures as well. And some of the things you have to offer: Whirlpool, you can get the upgrades on that. There's some upgrades too that you can get. All the homes will come standard with a backsplash and also standard with the countertop. Now, the countertop would be granite countertop, but you can always upgrade to quartz. You're going to have 3 options for countertop, 3 options for cabinetry. You also have 3 options for carpet, and tile, you have 3 options as well. So let's take a look at what we see here with the first payment breakdown. Now, this is 5% down. Now, when I was talking to the representative at, you can look over at Beazer Homes, Beazer was saying that, you look at this and you say, okay, well, this is going to be right around the price point. Well, it's a little bit higher than here. Okay, so what they were saying is that it's such a new construction site, and things were so new on getting things done with the price and everything, that the price point, final price point, or the starting price point for the Summit was $499. So this is a little bit lower. Okay, now you're going to pay a little bit more, but I still wanted to give you a breakdown of where things are at. This is pretty accurate if you're putting 5% down, buying this as a primary residence, which a lot of people are doing right now. And you look at the purchase price is $478. You got an interest rate of 3.2. You're going to get most of the cost paid by the builder, right? Unless you get the incentives. And here's your payment breakdown. Now, this is $87 of HOA and $36 I put in here. It's actually $35, so it's going to be $1 less. But you got $2,800 roughly with taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance. You're putting down $23,900. Your total estimated due at closing is $41,000. So if you look over, and let's say we look at the 10% down option. Now I want to see this. This is 10%. And your starting price point, your appraisal fee is going to be a little bit less. We've overestimated on that appraisal fee, but your costs and your fees go up a little bit more. Now you're looking at $64,000 to put for total closing costs. That's everything, right? You look at your 3.25 rate, give that the same, and you're putting a little bit more down now, $47,800. Your payment dropped slightly. Okay, it went from roughly a little over $2,800 now to $2,700, and you have some savings there. If you look, let's look back at that 5% down real quick, and we'll just take a peek. Okay, so that's $2,838. You're saving a little bit over $100 on this. Okay, by putting 10% down. Now, if you look over here and you go to the 20% option, this is a real good option to look at as well. And this right here is $112,000 to put down. But here's the good thing is you don't have any mortgage insurance. You're gonna have taxes and hazard insurance. But look at the significant difference when you put 20% down. Your rate might even be slightly better on this when you put this much down. So you're looking at $2,281 roughly, and that's a savings of almost $550 roughly. Let's just say it's close to that. So it's a big savings. You're putting down a lot of money, but also you don't have to pay any mortgage insurance, and that's going to go to nothing. So guys, if you have any questions, we have any questions about this or anything that we've talked about in the video, give us a call. Please like the channel. Also, give us a comment if you guys have any comments. Call me directly if you need a real estate agent. I'd love to work for you. This is Dan French, Key Real Estate, and I will see you on the next video.